to Models Kit Stuff. As many of you know, my name is Jason, and this video is a subscriber special. I've never done a subscriber special before, but today is a special day for the channel. It's a bit of a landmark. We have reached 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, I'm really made up with that. I never expected that we would get to 1,000 subscribers, to be honest. But what started as something as a bit of a gap filler during lockdown has become something I enjoy doing immensely, and is something that we'll carry on doing. And in a way, it's never really been about the subscribers. It's been about me finding an outlet for my hobby, because I've done forums before and various other bits and pieces, Facebook and stuff like that. So I wanted to do something that was just for me, on my terms, for me only. Whether you've been with me from pretty much the start or whether you just joined yesterday, really doesn't matter to me. If you're taking the time to watch the waffle that I'm putting out, then I'm very grateful. And we're going to thank you in a minute, and we'll talk about that in a sec. So, I said 2, maybe 3 roundups ago, so 2 or 3 months ago, that if we ever got to 1,000 subscribers, we would do something a little special as a thank you. My 2 girls, who both watch YouTube in different formats. My youngest watches kids YouTube, and my eldest watches ordinary YouTube, as she's 15. And they've both come up with all sorts of ideas of things that we should do. In fact, it was their idea to do the live premiere video for HMS Fly. So that was a great video. And it was them that said that, you know, really, if you get to 1,000 subscribers, you should do something to thank them. And they sort of, I don't think they even believed that we'd actually ever have the conversation about, well, what does that look like? And we have, and I've run some ideas by them. And what we've basically decided is to give you guys a moment in time to decide what happens next on the channel. So in a way, my channel is really my journey of working through my stash of model kits and not greatly adding to it. Most of the kits that I want, I've got. There are 1 or 2 kits that I still want that we might add to it, but I keep sort of waiting to see if someone releases an even better one. So HMS King George V, for example, at some point Trumpeter's bound to release the King George V, and that'll be a significant upgrade to the old ageing flagging Tamiya one. So there is 1 or 2 things that I know I definitely add should something come around, but in the main, most of the stuff that I want to build, I've got, and we're just whittling away through it and building them and showing you what that looks like. So my thought process is, as a thank you to everyone for subscribing, I'm going to hand the next build over to you, the subscriber, and ask you to pick what we build next. Now, this is a pre-recorded video, and I don't know exactly what I'm building right now as you're seeing this video, because I sort of knew we were going to get to 1,000 subscribers and at some point in the next few weeks. So I don't know whether I've finished the Speedster or how far I am down with the Lysander, 2 Lysander builds, or anything like that. So I don't know whether we've just missed starting something new or where we are. But what I will say is the next model kit that I build will be chosen by you guys, and the next thing that gets finished will then be followed by what you guys choose. So I'm going to run some model kits by you now, We'll talk about each one a little bit, and then what we will do is leave this to run for a couple of weeks and let everyone have a chance to watch the video and put in the comments what they would like to see build. Okay, so let's start then. I've got a range of different kits, so let's see what people's thoughts are. So number one, we could build this Tamir's 1/350 scale Mogami cruiser after she'd been converted to an aircraft carrying cruiser. We could build this. This would be pretty much a straight out of the box build. I have some generic Imperial Japanese Navy etch that we could add watertight doors and that sort of thing, and it needs railing and stuff, but I don't have. The upgrade sets for this are ridiculous. They range from half the price of the kit up to the price of the kit, and as ever I got this at a bit of a bargain, so it's not worth it for me. It's not worth it for me. It's a very good kit as it is, so I'm quite happy to build it from the box and put a little bit of detail on from generic etch stock. So that would be the first build. So this kit would build straight from the box. We put all the aircraft on it. It comes with a little bit of photo etch anyway. Yeah, it would be a lovely build. It would be a lovely build. So that's option one. Option two would be this German multi-turret tank, early war sort of interwar years tank. Saw service in Norway. I believe that it wasn't even armour plated, so it was sort of used as a scouting civilian up-rest type vehicle. But it's a really nice kit. We have done a kit review for this already, so if you missed it, go and dig that out. There is a first impressions video for this. So it's individual track links, doesn't have an interior, but that doesn't fuss me at all. The actual detail of the kit is superb, and it's a little bit of an unusual subject. It's got 3 turrets, 1, 2, 3, and should build up and look something quite special. Again, this would be a straight out of the box build, nothing added, and something a little bit different. Option 3, the Eduard Bf 109G-6, not another 109G-6. There's millions of them out there. Yeah, but we're going to do this one in the Members Edition special colours. There's none of them out there, I don't believe. So, again, someone's bound to correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any. So what we would do is we would do it in this Eduard specific guys. So we'd have the shark's teeth, the smiley bunny face, the angry eyes, red and white striped underbelly, which is very late war. We've got those sort of diamonds on the back, a whole mix of stuff. I might miss the red star, I'm not sure. And we've got the Eduard bunny. I might miss that, I'm not sure. But that could be a lot of fun. Now, if you're not an Eduard Bunny Fighter member, you perhaps don't know. But when you join, you buy a pack. Basically, is how you get your membership, and then forever after you get 15% off everything in the Eduard store. So it is worth doing. And when you get your pack, you get one of these, whichever kit you've chosen, and you get a T-shirt, which doesn't fit, but we won't go into that. And actually in here is 2 kits, 2 sets of etch, 2 sets of resin, a load of decals for 4 different options. So we're only going to build one of the kits, but it still leaves me another one left over. So we've got loads of added extras for this. So that will be also quite a bit of fun and something a little bit different. Okay, option 4. The Fire Flash. Recently did, oh that's bad light, isn't it? There we go. Recently did a first impressions video of this, so if you missed it again, go and dig that out. So this is quite a beautiful little kit. It's 1/350 scale, but it's the full length of this box pretty much. And what we build is one of them with, well, there's not a picture of it, 4 little vehicles that rescued the fire flash when it couldn't put its undercarriage down. So we'll do that build. It comes with a little cardboard diorama base, something totally different. I've not done sci-fi on the channel so far, and I've done nothing Gerry Anderson on the channel so far either. So that would be a first and something a bit different again, and would be fun to do, I believe. Okay, option 5 is this. So this is a Das Works kit. I actually bought this before I got the U9, but despite my experience with the U9, this does look like a nice kit. So you get the ability to build it with 2 jet engines or 1 jet engine. Looks a bit like a Doodlebug with the 1 engine. Looks a bit more like it's just flown out of Flash Gordon with 2. I prefer the Flash Gordon, so that's what we'd be doing. We'd be doing the twin jet version. I have also got some additional decals for this, which have all the wood grain effects on, so it'll look like individual sheets of ply on the wings and things like that, which again will be something a little bit different. It's 1/32 scale. It's got not a massive part count, but it looks really quite nice inside. You can have the canopy open. I think you can even have it split in 2 and stuff. So we'd have a proper look at it, do a first impressions video, and then chuck that out. So that's your option 5. Okay, option 6, the Kriegsmarine ship. Look at it. Heavy cruiser, not dissimilar to Prince Eugen. Sister ship obviously is the Hipper. This one's famous for the captain blundering into the guns of the Norwegians and being sunk on the first day of the battle. Total disaster. Absolute total disaster. Egg on the face of the German Kriegsmarine. If you choose this one, as an added bonus, I will read out to you the history that the Chinese have put on the side of the box. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. But you only get to hear it if you pick it. Right, so if you choose this one, if you vote for this one, we have a Hunter wooden deck for this, and we have a Big Ed for this, and we will go to town on this and make this a thing of beauty. It's not a bad kit, all in all. It doesn't have much in the way of photo etch from Trumpeter, but the Big Ed more than makes up for that. So it comes with a couple of aircraft, fairly stock Trumpeter ship really, but it's a decent size. It's a decent size. So if that floats your boat, then that's the one to vote for, and we'll talk about voting in a minute. Okay, finally, option 7. This is a bit of a curveball. Be interesting to see how many votes this actually gets, to be honest. So it's the Italeri 135 version. Desert Rats SAS. It says combat car. It's a Land Rover by any other name. But we're not going to be building it as a Desert Rats Land Rover, SAS Land Rover. If you vote for this, you're voting for Zombie Apocalypse. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the Land Rover in the middle of this diorama base, and it will be surrounded by resin zombie figures, and on top of it will be as a female zombie slayer. She's got a big cowboy's hat on and toting some shotguns and stuff, and we will paint this in funky colours, yellows and reds, and I've got some biohazard decals and bits and pieces to put on it, and it will be something that's a sort of a little bit steampunk, a little bit Marvel Comics, just a jolly good laugh on a diorama. So that would be a lot of fun. It will be totally unique, that I can guarantee you. I've got everything. Everything's already in the box. The kit's fairly simple, but because it comes with all this armament and stuff, it suits the idea. So Zombie Apocalypse is number 7. Right, let's talk voting. So there we have it. 7 kits, all very different. All will build something that is unique in a way. Certainly unique to the channel. We've not done anything like this before. Not done a Japanese ship on the channel before. We've not done German ship on the channel before. We've not done sci-fi before. That's an unusual tank. I've never done a zombie apocalypse diorama before. And there's a few of those knocking around, but as aircraft go, it's quite different, and it'd be something different to battle the massive decals for it. So your reward for getting 1,000 of you to subscribe to the channel is that you have a headache of choosing which one of those we're going to build next. Okay, I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said that's what we're going to do. So there you go. I will leave this video for a couple of weeks, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look. So if whichever one of these you want to see being built, in the comments below, just name it. So I will put a list in the comments underneath it, and you can just pick it. So Zombie Apocalypse, Blucher, 109. I'm not even sure I'm going to put that in. We'll just call it Tank because there's only one of them. Yeah. So yeah, what is that? I'm not even sure what that's called. But we'll put the titles down, and you just pick the title you want. Only one. Don't go, well, I'd really like to see the Zombie Apocalypse, but I'd also like to see the 109. If you do that, then I don't know which one you want, so I won't count your vote. So just put one. Okay? So, one comment, one kit, get you voted. Whichever gets the most votes will win. So at the end of 2 weeks, when all the voting is done, if we have a tie, I will get my daughter to pick a name out of the hat. And we will pick that way. So whichever kits have been tied, she'll pull it out of the hat, and away we go. I'm sure one way or another, most of you wouldn't mind seeing any of these built. And there you go. That is my thank you to you for subscribing to my channel. Greatly appreciate it. And so remember, just vote for one. Anyone you like. I don't mind which one you vote for. I've got to build all of these anyway at some point, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, so get down there, put a comment in, and put a vote in for any Japanese ship you would like. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Yeah, it would be a lovely build. It would be a lovely build. So that's option 1.